everyone. Who is ready to learn how to do a COVID test? So, this is going to be the perfect video for you to take and forward to your loved ones, those who may not know how to take a COVID test. So, you need a COVID test. It comes with 3, sometimes 4 pieces. Here's all the pieces. Looks like this. All right. My particular COVID test has the liquid already in it. However, sometimes this comes with a little vial that you break off the tip, you open this up, and you squeeze the liquid into this vial. All right. So that might be a step that you need to do. So if yours comes with a little vial with liquid, you're going to take this, unscrew it, take that little vial, break off the top, and carefully drip it into here. All right? Can you hear the construction in the background? Anyways, that's what you're going to do. You want to start with liquid in this container. Then you're going to take this really long Q-tip. We're going to open it up just like this. You're going to pull on the stick, keeping that part, that little cotton swab, totally safe and sanitary. All right. Then we're going to put this part up into our nose, touching way back into the back of your nose. They say to go about 3/4 of an inch in. So I've got about an inch here. That way there I know when my fingers are really close to my nose, I am pretty much at the 3/4 of an inch in. All right. So it's not comfortable. Let me tell you, it is not comfortable. But we're going to swish it 5 times in each nostril. Okay. 5 times. Ready? Here we go. Okay. That was 1. Then we're going to do it on the other side. Ready? All right. 5 times. Now what you want to do is you want to put that cotton swab into the liquid. Carefully unscrewing the cap. Put the cotton swab in. Now it's all the way into the liquid, and we're going to swish it 15 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, this part of the vial is a little squishy, so I'm going to squeeze and pull this out, kind of wringing it out basically. All right, carefully putting the cap back on because I don't want to spill this. And then I'm going to take my cotton swab, take my packaging, slide it right back in there. So all those germs are nicely tucked inside and we don't have to worry about it. Next, I'm going to take this part of the COVID test. It comes with a perforated area. So just tear that open. Yup, it looks like a pregnancy test. All right, see this little area? It tells you right here, 3 drops right there. Let's see if it'll focus in for you. Almost. Well, 3 drops right there. So now I'm going to only unscrew the teeny tiny part at the top. And then we're going to put 3 drops right here. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I have 3 drops right in there. Put the cap back on. and the liquid is going across. All right, and we now wait for 15 minutes. 1 5. So I'm going to take my phone. I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes. Start. I'll be back. All right, so we've got 5 more minutes to go. But what I wanted to come on and tell you guys is that I am actually on day 9 of my COVID. And so I have been quarantined for 9 days. And so this test could go either way. It could go positive where I'm still got COVID, or it could go negative where I am finally free. Um, but I wanted to show you what the results are going to look like. So you are going to see in this box, you will see a C or a T and a T. Now the C is the control. So if there is a line on C, that means the test worked and the test did not fail. Now, if there is a line where the T is, that means you are positive. If there is a C but no T, that means you're negative. And that's the great thing. So that's what you really want. You want a C with a nice strong line and nothing else. Where the T is, you don't want to see a line at all. And that means you're negative. You do not have COVID. But if you see two lines, just like this, you see two lines, even if it's a faint line, that means you're still positive or you are positive you do have COVID. Okay, so this could go either direction. I've got 3 more minutes on my clock. Um, a couple things I did want to share as we wait for the time to go by is that if you do have COVID, there are things that if you're high risk, you're diabetic, your BMI is high, you have comorbidities, then you can go see your doctor and you can get antibodies that will help you fight COVID. So I ended up doing that for my parents. They both had COVID over by Thanksgiving time, and I took them both to the hospital, and they were both able to get the antibodies to help their bodies fight the COVID. And it worked fantastic. My dad has COPD, and he did great. He did great through COVID. We were all so scared and have been so careful so that they wouldn't get it, but somehow they did on their own. And so back around Thanksgiving, like I said, they both had it, both of my parents, and they both got the antibodies. You do need to go to your doctor to figure out and bring your medical list, like of all your medicines, and they will determine which type of antibodies are best for you because there are ones that don't work so well when they're combined with certain medications. And so they're going to find the one that works best for you. I don't have any comorbidities, so I did not go to the doctor's office to go get these antibodies. Um, and I believe if you're over 60 or 65, then you qualify automatically. So I'm not quite there yet. So I did not qualify and I did not go get them, but I am on day 9. I caught it totally separately from my parents. I stayed totally safe while they had it. But then one of my other family members in this household came home with it and then I caught it. So, you could be totally careful and still get it. It doesn't mean that you were reckless because that the person in my family who got it was devastated that that person got it. Um, and I just had to tell that person it wasn't something that you did, right? It is everywhere. It is everywhere. And so we do our very best. But I can't remember who I saw on YouTube that had shown it like Swiss cheese. Like there's all these holes, and we do our best with as many layers of protection to keep it from coming through. But at some point, all those holes might line up and we might catch it. So, anyways, I am on day 9 and we've got 36 more seconds. While I've been in quarantine, a couple things that you can do if you have the energy. I decluttered my room. I so I just simply asked my husband to bring me a couple trash bags, and I did recycle and trash, and also to be given away. Of course, the things that I'm going to give away, I'm going to spray them down, or I'm going to let them air out before actually bringing them anywhere, right? So that they're totally decontaminated. Oh, here we go. All right. And the results are da, da, da. All right, so you can see there's a very, very faint line where the T is. But faint line or solid line, that means that I still have COVID. And so I am on, like I said, day 9 of quarantine. I still have it. I am really thankful that it's such a faint line. I have no idea if the faint line means that I have less of it or more of it. Um, but I am also very glad that there is that solid C. That means the test did not fail. It is the control is in place and the test worked. So, anyways, I'm still positive. I'm going to keep quarantine. The things that I've been doing are decluttering. I've been doing my Bible study. It's been great to have some quiet time alone with God. Of course, there's YouTube, right, where I've been watching on Netflix and reading books. Um, but the thing that I really found satisfying was being able to declutter my room a little, because you you never make time to do those kinds of things, and to have the time to sit quietly with my Bible and really study God's word has been so, so precious. And I've been able to pray and pray and pray for so many people, so that has been really good too. Because again, when do you have the luxury of this kind of time alone? You don't. So, in a way, take advantage of it. Enjoy the fact that you have this time. Spend time in God's Word. Spend time journaling. Spend time doing some of the things that you wouldn't normally allow yourself to do because you've got too many responsibilities. So, oh, and FaceTime. I've been able to FaceTime with friends, so I'm not alone. I have a window. I've been able to get fresh air. Opening the windows and letting the fresh air in has been wonderful as well, and the sunshine. So, anyways, there's some ideas, but I wanted to make this video because I had heard that there are some people out there who don't know how to take a COVID test. And this is perfect. This is for those who are visual learners. They can watch and they can learn how to take a COVID test and keep themselves safe. All right, you guys, have a great night. Bye.